Hello everyone, welcome to Song Wednesday. Boy, do we have a show and tell for you guys today. My friend Carolyn's been with me for 5 weeks and we've done so many projects. If you've been following on my videos I've been posting, we've done a couple of quilts and that's not all we've done. We're doing Christmas in July and she showed me how to cross stitch. I tried it about 20 years ago and really messed up on the project I was working on, so I just gave it up. But she's introduced it to me again, showed me the correct way, and I'm hooked. So anyway, we're going to be sharing today all the little projects we've been doing as far as cross stitch. And Carolyn is still here. She's going to be leaving today, but just before she goes, I just wanted her to share all these cute little Christmas cross stitch patterns we've been working on. So anyway, we're going to start with Gingy. This is hers. She just finished it, and it's adorable. And she's going to be showing you mine.
Well, what we did here, we just printed this off. We just found a free pattern. We just printed this off large enough for us to follow it. We determined the center of the picture, and then you can see here on Lorene, she's about halfway through. We just marked the center with a little thread here. These were actually little prefabricated frames with the Aida cloth on there. We got these at Michael's, I believe, and they were on a clearance sale, so we got 3 of them for like $5. And so we're having fun with our little Gingy project. But actually, the first project we got started on was not Gingy. Gingy is pretty elementary. The first one that we did
Where is it at? Oh, okay,
well,
here it is.
Was Patriotic Santa. Now, and we actually made a pillow out of this one. We're going to be talking a little bit more about that later. But we used a 14 count Aida cloth, which I don't know the brand of this. It's kind of a rustic fabric, but it worked pretty well. This was the first one. This is Lorene. She did a very fine job on it.
I'm so excited about it. This is my first cross stitch, and I think I did pretty good.
She did very, very well, and we're going to actually complete a pillow for hers. The pillow is just a little envelope pillow. Very, very simple. We actually made the inside pillow ourselves. It's very, very elementary here. We aren't concerned about this seam here being red on the white fabric. And then we're going to complete that pillow project, or the envelope part of the things for the pillow later for Lorene's before I leave. And so that's one of the things we did here. The other, after we did that, we started on another Santa. I don't know if anybody's familiar with these particular Santas. There's a line of Santas called the Prairie Schooler Santas. Now they have many, many cross-stitch patterns, different types of Santa, but there's a series that goes back. You can see that this is dated 2020 for 2020, and it actually goes back to the mid-'80s. And back about 20 some years ago, a friend of mine bought me some fabric as well as a bunch of the patterns. And I don't know, I'll just show you briefly what I did with this. And it was a piece of fabric that was already had these little windows marked in it. So you just would cross stitch within each little frame, each little panel. And I did this about 20 years ago, and I brought it down to show Lorene, and I obviously didn't finish the last couple of them here, actually about 2.5, but I've done these started it many, many years ago, and I think it's quite nice. I do need to finish up. This particular fabric is an 18 count. I had better eyesight 20 years ago, so it's harder to work on an 18 count now.
It was so pretty, though. Wait a minute, I want to show them the little, here's the...
Oh, this is the one
that we made the pillow out of, but we enlarged it.
Well, because this is on 18 count, and we used a a 14 count.
Oh, so
And
that automatically-
it made it larger.
Oh, okay. I'm still learning this stuff, guys. So,
Yes.
so that's what made it larger.
And so one of the things, if you do have a little bit of an eyesight issue, one thing that we were able to get a hold of a couple of weeks ago was just a little OTT light. Now there's other brands, but we got this, and it's just a matter, it's something you hang around your neck. There's a light to it. You can see that there's an enlargement, and it really helped. So anybody who needs any type of magnification in working with, whether it be cross stitch or embroidery or any type of hand work, you could get some type of little magnifying glass that you could utilize.
So Carolyn got one, and then I had to have one.
Absolutely.
So we went to Joann's and got me one, and I love it. So it really does help. So what else? Oh, you need to show them. Yeah, show them this one finished.
Okay, this one, the 2020. Now, anybody that's been through 2020 and pandemic issues, this seemed to be quite apropos with the north wind and the blowing winds and the rabbits hanging onto Santa's coat there, hanging onto the tree as well. But I did finish mine here.
She's a little bit faster than me.
And what I did, because we used this ivory color Aida cloth, I ended up outlining, just backstitched around the rabbits so they would stand out a little bit, because of the white against the ivory was hard to show up. But it was I think it turned out quite nice.
It turned out
And
really
I'm going to
pretty.
take this home, and I'll put it together either with a pillow or maybe with a couple of others, and make a little panel quilt out of it or something.
Right.
And Lorene has started her.
Let's put it down
little-
here on
oh,
this.
Excuse me.
There you go.
There's Lorene's.
So I'm doing mine in a little brighter red and green. If you notice,
There's a comparison there.
yeah, see the difference. But I'm getting there. Like I said, I'm just still trying to figure out exactly how this all works. But I think I'm doing a good job, thanks to a great teacher.
And one other little thing that we do, and I think anybody who cross stitches does something similar to this. These patterns, for instance.
And I'm trying to, yeah, to put
Make
it
sure
right
you
there.
get in the camera.
Yeah.
These patterns, obviously, they're about 4 by 6 inches, very small.
Mm-hmm.
We just put this on the printer and enlarged it, or copier, and enlarged it and made it easier to work with. And then we still have the original that we can refer back to. But then as we stitch, we're able to mark these with a highlighter just to show, okay, this is what we've already done. And that's just as far as colors are concerned, that's a personal preference. But that's how we did that. So that's that's what we've been doing. This is one of the brands of Aida cloth that we use. We got this at
Was it Hobby Lobby?
I got this particular one at Hobby Lobby. At the time, it was 50% off, so only paid $7.50 for this, and
Yeah.
got several panels out of this because of the size.
Right.
But
also-
Aida cloth is available at Michael's or
Right.
Hobby Lobby,
And
Joann's.
this was easy since I'm new at cross stitch, this was easy for me to
the
count.
14 count.
Yeah, anything, smaller than that I was having trouble with. So
Yes, the
just
18 was harder to work with.
yeah, so anybody that's just starting to cross stitch, maybe you would consider making sure you start with a
14 or
14
11.
or 11. So, and also when you cut the Aida cloth, Carolyn, you want to tell them what you did around the edges?
We just stitched around, we zigzagged around the edges with the sewing machine just to keep it from fraying. That's all, and then you can trim that off later.
Right, so that was a great idea too. So anyway, you guys, is there anything else we need to share with them? Was that all we worked on?
I think we're good. We worked on so many things.
Oh,
I
my
gotta pack
goodness.
my stuff up and head home soon.
Yeah, so anyway, guys, this is our Christmas in July at my house, and I've had so much fun. I just want to let you know I'm hooked on cross stitch now. So now I'm hand embroidering and I'm doing cross stitch. So I'm just going to keep you guys posted on my progress on these. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and be blessed today and enjoy your day. We'll see you soon. God bless. Bye now.